He's back. Alright guys, welcome back in. Now in this video, I want to go ahead and talk about the latest updates, the latest report, talking all things Sean Payton, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, definitely do me one huge favor, smack the like button on this video, subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content, and also follow me on all my social platforms. Everything is going to be in the description of this video. Alright, Amber, let's go and dive right into it here. Another piece of the Sean Payton storyline comes out of nowhere. Now, this latest report comes from Howard Bowser, and it says this: breaking, sources tell me Sean Payton's meeting with the Arizona Cardinals on Thursday. Now, Ian Rappaport retweets that same tweet, and he says this: source confirms Sean Payton will interview with the Arizona Cardinals, his fourth this cycle. Now, this whole big storyline has been, it's pretty much like a toxic relationship, right? Does he love us? Does he not love us? Why isn't he interviewing us? Now, I get it. This has been a storyline that's been fueled by the media. It's been fueled by the fan base. And for the fans that truly do want Sean Payton, this is a big deal. Now, there is some Arizona Cardinal fans out there that don't want Sean Payton, right? Whether it's for the money that he's asking for or for the draft capital. Whatever it is, this is a big storyline heading into this week because it was the whole big speculation, right? It was, written in the stars that Sean Payton was going to be the next head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Now, of course, there was more teams that kind of came about and seemed to be very interested in a Sean Payton. Now, we did get a clip that we ended up talking about. I believe I played this clip on one of my last live streams. Now, let's go and dive right into it so you guys can go ahead and get your take on this whole situation.
Jody A.
Why haven't the Cardinals scheduled an interview with Sean Payton? Is it an indication they're out of the running, or is it just a matter of scheduling? What kind of insight can you shed on that situation?
I think there's a couple things. One, the schedule is now in a little bit of flux because the Carolina Panthers had to put some things on hold. The Cardinals interview, to my knowledge, has not been scheduled. I do not know if it will be scheduled. My assumption is that it will be, but I truly don't know. And, I think for Sean Payton, it's not that he wants control. I don't think that's the right word. I think he would like involvement. And the team deciding to hire a GM while this was all kind of in flux, I don't think they did anything wrong, and it seems by all accounts that Monty Osiford is going to be very good. His reputation is excellent. But, from Sean Payton's standpoint, I do wonder, did that affect things and cause everything to be put in a different category?
Now, that was a conversation between Ian Rappaport and the host of Fox Sports. Now, honestly, I thought there was a lot to take away from that whole situation, right? And it seemed like it all came down to a scheduling issue, right? Because of the Panthers and the way that everything shook out. Now, we were one of the first people to kind of know the fact that I don't think Sean Payton was exactly excited that the Arizona Cardinals were to hire a GM before they hired a head coach. I think Sean Payton wanted to be heavily involved in that decision. Now, I don't think the Arizona Cardinals made a mistake. I don't think the Arizona Cardinals made, something that they shouldn't have done. No, the Arizona Cardinals were fully in their right to get the GM because that's exactly the way that they, were going to plan this moving forward. Now, does this mean the Arizona Cardinals are going to get Sean Payton, right? That's the big storyline out there. I think the big thing that right now that we're kind of looking out for is that we got a chance, right? So you're telling me there's a chance. I think that's all kind of what we're hoping for as Arizona Cardinal fans, because let's be honest, $20 to $25 million per year, and the latest report coming out of the Saints, or at least the latest report coming out in the NFL world, is that the Saints want 2 first-round picks, and not just that, more mid-round picks as well. That's a little too rich for my blood as well. Now, the excitement of Sean Payton, at least getting into the building, or at least interviewing Sean Payton, is a step in the right direction for Cardinal fans, for myself as well, because like I said a little earlier, I just wanted for the Arizona Cardinals to flip that stone and to bring him in and see what he wants. Now, if the vision doesn't fit what Sean Payton wants, then okay, right? We did our due diligence, and this is exactly what I wanted from the Arizona Cardinals and Monty Osiford, right? This right here is exactly the staple point and something I'm so far loving in what we're seeing from our new GM and Michael Biddle. I got to give kudos to him as well. Now, this is a big question to you guys. Do you guys still want Sean Payton? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I do know that there is some fans out there that do not want Sean Payton, but I want to hear from everybody, right? Is that a yay or a nay? Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I can tell you, the price is very, very, very steep for a Sean Payton to possibly be the next head coach of either the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Texans, or, the Broncos. But whoever's going to acquire his services obviously is going to have to pay a hefty load. Now, if this deal doesn't go through, if the Saints are asking for way too much and none of the 4 teams want to accommodate to that compensation, we might see, Sean Payton stay in the media, which is definitely a real possibility because he loves working with, the Fox cast out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you think this is going to shake out as well in the comments below. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Cards.